The action, some crucial plot points, and an unforgettable cameo were at the core of this episode. I finally felt the plot moving forward, but if you haven't watched it yet, be aware that I will be talking spoilers. The first act of the episode is slow, until Ahsoka, Sabine, and Huyang get ambushed by the Imperial remnants that are trying to bring Thrawn back. It was a strange scene, because Shin and the Inquisitor decided to wait a bit longer to see if the lower-class soldiers would put up a fight, instead of utilizing their advantage in numbers to overwhelm Ahsoka and her apprentice. Ahsoka duels with the Inquisitor and kills him, turning him into dust, which confirms that he was a Night Brother, a product of Morgan's magic designed to obey her orders. This choice was on point because it illustrated Morgan's power without having to use Ezra as the element of surprise. Simultaneously, Shin and Sabine have a rematch, which honestly proved that Shin isn't that powerful, because it seemed like a 50-50 fight, even though Sabine just had one training session before this fight. At this moment, Ahsoka decides to go and fight Balin's skull, so she can take the map that would allow them to find Thrawn and Ezra, putting aside Huyang's ominous advice about Sabine and Ahsoka staying together. The duel with Baylan was interesting. Ahsoka's combat style has become much more measured and thoughtful compared to her performance during the Clone Wars, which I know it's supposed to be that way because she's grown a lot since then. However, I almost felt that I was watching Obi-Wan fight Darth Vader in Episode 4. After exchanging blows for a bit, Baylan is able to overpower Ahsoka, throwing her off a cliff. Sabine is unable to destroy the map, disobeying Ahsoka, and handing it over to Baylan, hoping to, once again, reunite with Ezra. Which, frankly, was kinda predictable. She doesn't seem to be very stoic. Then we cut to Ahsoka, who has now entered the world between worlds, a realm within the Force that connects different points in the space-time continuum. And before the episode ends, we hear Anakin calling Ahsoka by her old nickname, Snips. And I believe this cameo serves two objectives. First, it returns Ahsoka for a brief time to her position as Padawan, to flesh out her character and to pull her out of her center. And secondly, it uses nostalgia to appeal to fans. I have mixed feelings about Anakin's presence, because it seems that he has a very specific purpose on this show. But let's wait and see what's gonna happen in the next episode. Maybe he has something more to offer. On the other hand, I felt this episode proved that we were watching characters that were not transcendental nor powerful. Ahsoka is overpowered by a Jedi who we've never heard of, and Shin has a 50-50 fight with Sabine, who only has one training session under her belt. Meh, I don't know, I'm excited for the next episode though, and I give this one an 8 out of 10. What do you think? Do you give it a higher or lower score? Comment below, like, subscribe, and for now, I'm out.